Hi and hello everyone. I will talk or address some of the issue regarding attitude problem here in Papua New Guinea. But first of all, what is attitude problem? Primarily, attitude problem generally refers to negative or uncooperative behaviors, often characterized by negatively resistant to change and a lack of empathy or respect for others. It is becoming a very frightening trend today to see that bad behaviors and attitudes displayed by Papua New Guineans in almost every corner of Papua New Guinea. Not a day goes without witnessing a bad behavior. It is like a culture in Papua New Guinea for people to behave intensely in front of other people and thinking that it is okay to do it. However, here in Papua New Guinea, attitude problem can manifest in various ways, and this includes swearing in the conversations, people drinking beer in public places, drugs being sold publicly, particularly marijuana, smoking and chewing inside homes, cars and buses, carrying boombox with loud music around public places, driving under the influence of alcohol, and adults using children to buy cigarettes, beer, or bitter nuts for them. Mention a few which we come across or notice in our daily lives. However, there are many more of these attitude problems here in Papua New Guinea. Many of these bad behaviors and attitudes by adults have already become a trend and culture in younger generation today. And it is not hard to see because they are already doing them and will continue to influence generations in the future. In a country like Papua New Guinea, where law enforcement is not strong, it is very risky trend if not dealt with immediately by police forces and relevant partners, as it will become a serious problem in the future and difficult to contain. Life may never be safe for generational terror. It is better to be proactive or reactive. However, I will emphasize on a topic on the issue regarding attitude problem here in Papua New Guinea. But before I emphasize that, I will highlight some of the aspects of attitude problem. Moreover, there are three aspects of attitude problem, which I will highlight a few things on it, and these are: number one, signs of attitude problems. Number two, what are the possible causes of attitude problems? Number three is strategies to address attitude problems here in Papua New Guinea. First of all, what are some of the signs of attitude problems you can notice? Number one is belittling or mocking others. Belittling or mocking others. This can involve in making someone feel foolish or inferior. Number two, lack of empathy. Lack of empathy, meaning the difficulty of understanding or sharing the feeling of others. Number three, negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is when focusing on negative thoughts and feelings about oneself. These are some of the signs of attitude problem you notice from a person's behavior. Moving on to the second aspect, what are the possible causes of this attitude problem? Number one, drugs or alcohol misuse. Drugs or alcohol misuse. This substance abuse can impair judgment and lead to changes in behavior and attitude of a person. Number two, irrational thinking. Irrational thinking. When holding on to negative thoughts or distorted thoughts and beliefs. Number three. Number three is fear of rejection or abandonment. This can lead to avoiding a close relationship and develop negative attitudes. The fourth one, unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectation. Having overly high expectation can lead to disappointments. These are some of the possible causes of attitude problems. Moving on to the third and last aspects, what are some of the strategies we can apply to address this attitude problem? Number one, avoid negative influences. Avoid negative influences. Limit contact with people who are consistently being negative. Number two, practicing empathy. Try to understand the perspective and feeling for others. Number three is developing good habits. Practicing good behaviors and routines in your daily life. The fourth one, number four, is seeking support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist about all your struggles. These are some of the few things aspects of attitude problem. Now I will elaborate on a topic based on attitude problem here in Papua New Guinea that is affecting the lives of many individuals and citizens of this nation, and that is driving under the influence of alcohol. Driving under the influence of alcohol here in Papua New Guinea is a significant issue, contributing to broader law and order challenges. Driving under the influence of alcohol is extremely dangerous and illegal. It is a significantly impairs a driver's ability to operate a vehicle safely due to the effects of alcohol on judgment, reaction time, and coordination. Driving under the influence of alcohol has both causes and effects. The cause is typically the alcohol, which impairs a driver's ability to operate a vehicle safely. The effects of drunk driving are far-reaching and include high risk of accidents and serious injuries and legal consequences. Some people might wonder, how does alcohol affect driving? How does alcohol affect driving? Alcohol affects the body in many ways when driving. Not only those over time, but the immediate effect also make it dangerous in many activities requiring skills, attention, coordinated movement. Reduction of sensory or perception, nerve to muscle transmission impeded, and decision making and higher brain function all suffers, leading to effects such as number one, altered judgment. Altered judgment. Alcohol can make clear thinking and good decision making and planning difficult and can increase risk-taking behaviors, all critical skills for operating a vehicle. Second one is lowered ability to concentrate. It lowers the ability to concentrate when driving. Driving a car involves a lot more concentration than many people realize. But when your ability to focus on many tasks involved in driving goes away, such as steering the car, maintaining a safe speed, staying in your lane, and avoiding other cars and the risk of accident increases greatly. Number three, the third one is loss of coordination. Loss of coordination. Alcohol causes changes in parts of the brain that control motor skills, which slows down reflexes and decrease the ability to safely steer. or use the gas and brake pedals appropriately. The fourth one, moving to the fourth one is impaired vision. Alcohol relaxes the muscles that controls the eyes, causing blurred vision and slower visual reaction time. Alcohol also decreases peripheral vision, meaning that drunk drivers have difficult time seeing anything that is not directly in front of them, including other cars, pedestrians, and other hazards or obstacles in the road. As these effects take hold in the body, the intoxicated driver may not sense dangerous situations, react appropriately, such or be able to control his or her vehicle. This can lead to a serious accident that not only hurts the drunk driver but also leaves other innocent drivers and passengers seriously injured or worse. These are some of the effects it has. What are some of the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol? Number one, legal penalties. Legal penalties: fines, imprisonment, suspension or revocation of driving privileges, and mandatory education programs are common penalties. Number two, injuries and deaths. Drunk driving is a leading cause of traffic accidents, resulting in numerous injuries and fatalities. Number three, financial cost to substantial medical bills, vehicle repair cost, and legal fees. These are some of the consequences when under the influence of alcohol. To avoid these effects and consequences of drunk driving, number one, designated driver, having a person of alcohol. Number two, public transportation, utilizing taxis, rideshares, or buses can provide alternative to driving under the influence of alcohol. Third one, staying over. If possible, staying at a friend's or family member's house instead of driving under the influence of alcohol. That is another alternative to be safe. Laws have reviewed in light of continuous changing behavioral patterns of the people and strictly enforced by relevant authorities to target, apprehend, and arrest people who misbehave inappropriately in communities. Police and the minister responsible must put more effort and resources into preventative policing activities, because this is the only way we can control and minimize crimes and law problems in the future. To conclude, all in all, a person's behavior is affected by his or her attitudes. However, changing attitudes can involve strategies like reframing negative thoughts, practicing empathy, and developing good habits. This can improve all the bad behaviors. To be the richest black Christian nation in the world, we also need to live in a country that is safe, secure, healthy, and environmentally friendly. Make this a foundation in people's lives so they can appreciate benefits, take ownership of changes, and participate meaningfully to achieve goals and vision in life. By doing that, together we can make Papua New Guinea a better place to live. That's all, and thank you all for watching.